Collective, there's something that was promised to you a long time ago, and it's time for you to go get it now. There's something that was written in the stars for you to have, and it's waiting there, and I see it like it's this lightning bug, like it is flickering in and out of existence. And so at times it feels like it's winking at you. I'm getting that sometimes you feel like you can see this dream, and then other times you can't because it's gone, but then it shows up again. But it shows up in this different place. So it's feeling like you're chasing a butterfly, but it's more like a lightning bug because at times it's lit up in the darkness and you can see it really clearly, and at times it's not, and then it shows up somewhere differently. So you may have been hearing analogies like chasing butterflies or something like that, but this is really more like chasing the lightning bug. And the thing with lightning bugs is they're more durable than butterflies, and that feels relevant for you. You don't need to worry that someone's going to crush this butterfly because it's a lightning bug. I don't know if you ever grew up with lightning bugs or if you ever caught them before, but there's something really beautiful about holding them and feeling this substance to them that exists beyond just the part where they light up. It's like when they're lighting up, we just see the brilliant part of them, right? We see that like thorax wherever, that abdomen, and we're seeing it like do 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 do, you know. And then when we catch it, we realize, oh my gosh, like it has a head, it's a mouth, a little like tiny antenna, it's got eyes, it's got arms, it's got wings. And then we do also see that part that was so brilliant and lit up about it. But for you, collective, like you need to grab hold of the shiny part of your dream, is what I'm getting, like the shiny part of your goal, of your mission, and then realize the fullness of everything else that comes along with it. Because at times you're trying to grasp the fullness of your dream without realizing that you can only see the brilliance of it right now. You can only see, my cats are actually like fighting here right now. So maybe there's a little bit of conflict that you are feeling, or there's a little bit of something that is like scary to you about this dream. But you don't need to be afraid of it, and don't worry about not knowing or grasping the fullness of it. All your objective needs to be is being attracted to that shiny part and seeing it every time it pops up. And know that every time it pops up really vividly, that's a chance, that's an opportunity for you to go get it. It's not that you're doing anything wrong, and it's not like it's a low battery. So I'm also getting, for some of you, it's very important, this phrasing low battery. So there's nothing to do with low battery, or maybe, I don't know, low energy, or like it's not changing. It feels like it is changing, or that it's maybe like, excuse me, a moving target, but it's not that. Because the lightning bug works in a confined area. That's why you don't see lightning bugs everywhere all over the world. They only exist in certain parts. So even though the lightning bug can travel pretty far, it's always going to stay to some extent. Hey, hey, hey. Just trying to like climb the screen. It can only, I think it was cute, she's all stretching out like, I want to get to the very top. Yeah, it can only stay within a certain part of the world, of this plane of existence. So your idea, your dream, your mission, your vision, this is the same way. It can travel a lot and move, you know, like now it's here, now it's here, now it's here, now it's here, but it's going to stay in relatively the same space. If you imagine being in a yard that is filled with, interesting, I'm also hearing like bumblebees and dragonflies and flowers and stuff, but so I don't know, maybe those are just confirmations for some of you. But if you can see the lightning bugs that are winking in and out of existence, just imagine how much opportunity there is, right? And now imagine that, you know, your dream is among these lightning bugs that are winking in and out. And furthermore, you have different dreams that are like winking in and out of existence. So there is a need for you to understand that you don't have to worry about which one of these important winking bugs you catch. Trust they're all equally important. Even if one is small and insignificant seeming, it's very important. It's its own lightning bug. I see you like a jar, like a mason jar. You need to capture a certain number of these dreams in your jar, and I feel like you've left yourself lots of opportunities to do so. And they all, in the darkness, they all seem really small, insignificant, just kind of winking here and there. But when you capture them, collective, in your mason jar, I'm getting that it transforms your life forever, because now you have joy inside your life forever. Now you have like a deal. Now you have like a deal. I wonder if it's like a brand deal for some of you, or some motivating thing that, I'll let you look at her. Maybe you have Sorry, it's just very distracting how she's very, I think she's really excited right now. She doesn't normally get the zoomies this time of day. But yeah, something is very significant about how this lightning bug lights up the jar, and then you can carry that jar around with you. And there's always the potential to catch more lightning bugs, right? But you have to remember that your jar can only hold like so many. And it's not just a matter of, I'm getting told this is very important, it's not just a matter of how many you can cram in there, because your lightning bugs still need room to fly. So at a certain point, you have to increase the size of your mason jar, which might mean you have to actually leave behind this plane of your dreams at a certain point, if that makes sense, and go get something bigger, transfer the others into that, and then come back. But you're not like leaving it forever. So there's this idea of temporality when you visit the plane of your dreams to capture fireflies, lightning bugs, whatever you want to call them. It's important that you understand there's a seasonality to it. There's a time of day to it. You are going to have a time of day you're more efficient at channeling your dreams, that you're more efficient at doing what's best for you. It's important you tap into what time of day it is. It may not actually be the day for some of you. It may be the night. You're being called to sync up to a particular circadian rhythm right now that is in line with catching your fireflies, because I'm getting your fireflies are gonna, and for some reason now I'm calling them fireflies, and before it was coming through as lightning bugs. So again, it's going to be same thing but different names for different people. Like I don't know if like lightning bugs are more like during the night and fireflies are during the day. I don't know, but you know, for this metaphor, take it how it resonates. But yeah, like it could be a time of day thing. It could be a seasonality. Some of you are going to work a lot better in spring than you do any other time of the year. You're going to have to understand that your dreams and objectives can only be accomplished at certain seasons of the year, and you're going to be forced not to touch them like the rest of the year. You're actually going to spend the rest of the year recuperating and feeling like you haven't done enough or didn't do enough. And you have to realize, collective, that you're not a collective that's going to be forced under like this law of capitalism to like work super hard doing things. You're going to be a collective that is in tune with the rhythms and cycles of nature. I'm getting that if some of you were in Village's collective, that some of you would be like the night watchers, like you'd stay up and do the night watch, and that'd be fun for you. Or some of you would be like the stargazers and the moon gazers, and some of you would like dance around the fire, and some of you would, you know, follow the sun in the sky and track the constellations and the weathers. There's just all these different roles you would do. It's very sky focused for this collective for some reason. Maybe that means like visionary, future thinking, broad picture, etc. But yeah, you're going to have to follow your own compass for this, because that field of dreams, that field of fireflies is waiting for you. And the thing is, you're stepping in and out of this reality at times. I see that you're already going there sometimes, but you're not realizing that these are all for you. I see you seeing certain dreams and thinking they're for other people because there's so many fireflies. Like, how could they all be for you? But it's just that you have a better chance of catching one. Because imagine, collective, if you came here with only like 7 goals. And now imagine a giant yard and your 7 goals are like, now it's here, now you have to move over here to get it, now you have to, it's like so hard, right? But I see like you've literally left yourself hundreds of these little goals, and that together they're going to make a really beautiful, diverse light source. And even though they're all different, they're all the same. Does that make sense? Every firefly is different, and yet they're all kind of the same. So it doesn't matter what you do, collective. You could paint artwork, you could collect trinkets, you could create a new hobby, you could work with crystals. I'm getting more of you guys are like artists and visionaries, writers and dreamers. But yeah, collective, it doesn't matter what you do. All of this, you can do all of this. And I'm being told you need to embrace, there's a lot of throat chakra clearing. You need to embrace your multi-passionate nature, because it depends on you being able to sink into it. Your career, your dreams, your visions depend on you being able to root in and really grasp this concept, okay? You need to go out, get your fireflies. Don't stress over like, oh, this firefly over there seems cooler and bigger, but it does not matter. Because also remember, you can like, at some point you can upgrade your mason jar, like by going in, getting a bigger one, or you can set it aside and potentially get another mason jar to collect more, right? So, but just focus on filling your mason jar with your accomplishments, your dreams, your hopes, and then realize that light always existed within you. These were aspects of you that exist without, and now they're going back within you. So anyway, about 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut it there. And I'm just sending you so much love and so much light and gratitude for your shadow and darkness, because this is a beautiful mission you're on, and you're going to change the world, collective. You're going to change lives. And I'm so excited to be a part of it here with you. So until then, I will see you next time. Bye.